Hello and welcome to Inside the Oscars. I'm Rachel Smith. In today's Best Picture Close-Up, we go to an Academy member screening where director Steve McQueen and the cast of 12 Years a Slave explore the making of this unforgettable true story.
Someone asked me, when was the first time you came in contact with slavery? And I couldn't remember. And I think, in a way, as a child, as a young person, to realize that your ancestors were slaves, and was for me kind of huge thing. And to start off life as a person like that, I think it's kind of, I never thought of it before, but it must have some sort of effect on your outlook on life. I wanted that every footprint of Solomon was the audience's footprint. What he saw, you saw. I just love that idea of that first-hand account in the book, but also as I turned the pages of the book, I had that same experience. Everything that he did, I didn't know what was coming next. And I think that was wanting the audience to be with Solomon, that you were Solomon. That was very important to me.
There was something about Solomon that I felt I needed to connect with. That actually, if I could find out about him and connect to him somehow, then I didn't have to worry about the wider implications of everything. I just had to tell his story.
You know, Patsy, these were her real circumstances, and remembering that always grounded me, because I had the privilege of doing it fictionally, but she didn't have the luxury of making her pain precious. She had to work through it and not wallow in it, and I tried to get to that place and play her with dignity and agency.
Steve, I feel like you have painted such a realistic and complex landscape, a reality that we haven't seen before, that there's enough people and there's enough circumstances that all of us could imagine ourselves in it, whereas before we would always be at a distance. And something about imagining ourselves in it and imagining our people that we have come from in it makes it real, allows us to embrace it, and so we can see each other's point of view more readily because we have watched it unfold, all of us together, and hopefully there'll be a common language that we can start to listen to each other out of.
I think the word is love. It's a huge word. It's called love, and it's kind of it's always a strange word to use in these kinds, but it's truth. I think the only reason I'm here, is because of love. Obviously, certain people wanted to survive and wanted to do whatever they could for their children. This word love, and I do believe in somehow that this, that whatever we're living in now, there's possibilities of going forward in a real way. Because otherwise I wouldn't have made the movie. I'm not, it's not about making a downer. It's making an upper for people to go forward and to do something about their environment and their society.
For more behind-the-scenes details about all of this year's nominated films, go to Oscar.com.